Hey guys, it's Silver Snorlax, and I'm back today, obviously with something good, as I have the Cardcase Pro card sleeves around some PSA cards that I picked up not all that long ago. Little background before I get into this, something I thought was kind of interesting. I was up late one night, and right before I went to bed, I decided, what the hey, let's go check eBay real fast, see if there's anything new listed. And I checked a couple of my normal searches and didn't see anything, but like the second or third search I did, these popped up, and they had been on eBay for a grand total of 35 minutes. And the thing that fascinated me about them is they weren't auctions, they were buy it nows, and they were buy it nows that weren't 3 or 4 or 5 times the actual value of the card, which was stunning to me, as nobody ever does that. So I immediately paid for these, as that almost never happens. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what exactly I have. I'll take these off to reduce some glare here. And I've got something shiny for a change. I do in fact have a first edition base set Gem Mint 10 Clefairy, shadowless of course. Interesting card. This was actually the first card I pulled as a kid. Interesting story that goes behind that one. There was a group of us, I believe it was my Boy Scout troop at the time. We each got a pack of Pokemon cards as a gift, and we all opened them up, and I was the only one that pulled anything holographic. And the other kids in the troop convinced me at the time that holographic cards were incredibly common, and if I bought more packs, I would pull another one. So I traded away my Clefairy for a Fire Energy card, and knew none the better. So obviously know a little more now. Obviously wouldn't make that trade again, but I'm kind of glad that I have Clefairy back, to be completely honest, as that has a little bit of sentimental value to me now that I own it again. Another interesting tidbit about Clefairy, doesn't sell as well as the other cards from base set. Clefairy and Machamp both don't sell all that well, and I have no idea why. It confuses the living daylights out of me, as they, as far as I can tell, are as rare as the rest of the holographic cards in the set. So, bit confusing for me, but I do have another one to show you guys. Gem Mint 10 Zapdos, first edition shadowless. Really cool card, one that always eluded me as a kid. I really liked how it did 100 damage, because back then it was like, oh my god, that's so much damage, and of course in today's format that's almost nothing. But that's a really cool card nonetheless. I love the artwork on it. I like how those little lightning yellow streaks are coming out of the bird there. Of course, Zapdos, that really kind of old, nostalgic-based artwork that I really love. How they were drawn back then, a lot of shadowing done, a lot of texture drawn on the actual cards themselves, which I really rather liked from back then. So really cool. I own both of these cards now, and I've actually got a fairly decent base set collection coming along. You guys have been watching them over the past couple of weeks. You know I've been collecting all kinds of commons and uncommons from the base set, of course, and I already have a couple of first edition Gem Mint 10s here, the Machamp and the Nidoking, which I like quite a bit as well. So I got the two cheaper cards in the set, the Machamp and the Clefairy, a couple middle of the road here, Zapdos, Nidoking. And I was in negotiations for a Gyarados, however the guy hasn't messaged me back in quite some time, so I'm hoping I get those cards back soon at some point, or hear from them soon at some point, as I haven't paid for them yet. But that, and I'm also looking at a Ninetales that's been up on eBay for ages, and the guy's coming down on price, but he's not where he needs to be yet. So glad I can add these cards to the collection, that's for sure. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll have something new and exciting up again soon.